If you already sold your first beat, then you already know just how amazing that feeling is. Making money off your music is one of the most rewarding feelings ever as a music producer. But if you want to make it a career, you're gonna have to make a lot more than just one sale. I've been fortunate enough to be a full-time music producer for the last few years, and I'm gonna tell you all the things I did to build a consistent income selling beats. Just like any business, you're gonna experience a lot of ups and downs in your growth. Everything feels great when you're making sales regularly or getting large upfront amounts from exclusives and label deals. But there's always gonna be periods of drought, especially in the beginning of your career, that you need to be aware of so that you can survive and thrive as an artist. Being able to drive consistent sales with the Type Beat channel can put you in a position where you're able to focus on other musical ventures or just have more time to perfect your craft, knowing you'll be set financially for the foreseeable future. It's not gonna happen overnight for 99% of producers, but if you follow the points I'm about to outline in this video, then you'll have a clear direction of the steps you need to take to build an actual audience and business selling beats. First up, you're gonna need to establish a channel's niche. Having a niche is important because it allows you to build up a reputation as the go-to guy for your sound. For example, Louis has built up his channel by posting dark and hard beats you hear Drake or Travis Scott on, while another producer like Just Dan built theirs off the complete opposite sound, with chill beats for J. Cole or Kendrick. Aside from the music, they also have similar styles with their thumbnails and artworks, and they target the same artists consistently, so listeners will recognize them when they're scrolling down their feeds and choose to listen to their beats over anybody else's. Having a strong and unique brand for your channel is extremely important, because why would artists keep coming back to you for beats if your channel looks and sounds like hundreds of other producers out there? Once you carve a unique lane for your channel, you can start to focus on building and nurturing the relationships you're gonna make by posting on it. To make this process easy or partially automated, we can use email marketing services like MailChimp or ConvertKit. Now I get it. What even is email marketing, and why are we doing this kind of stuff as producers? Isn't that for marketers or other business just to send spam emails to people all day? Well, no, actually it isn't. If used effectively, email marketing can be a powerful tool for connecting with artists and nurturing relationships that can potentially lead to more consistent beat sales on autopilot. This doesn't mean blasting emails out promoting your beats on a daily basis or running countless sales that most people don't even care about. Now, I understand email marketing can be a very new and intimidating thing for a lot of producers, but I personally regret not utilizing it more, especially when my channel was at its peak growth. I can only imagine how much money I was potentially missing out on by not having a proper email marketing strategy when I was getting tens of thousands of views per month on my channel. Having an engaged email list that I could reach out to and market to would have led to increased revenue and more consistent sales, which would have alleviated a lot of the financial stresses I was having at the time. But I didn't capitalize on the opportunity when it was hot. And now I'm left with a big list that has been unengaged for years and is way less valuable now. So make sure you learn from my mistake and take your email list seriously, no matter how big it is. Email marketing is still extremely important whether you have 100 or 1,000 people on your list. After a while, you'll start to make larger sales to certain customers, whether that's them buying beats in bulk or buying exclusive deals. These are contacts you'll want to pay special attention to because in my experience, they turn into repeat customers more often than not. I've had lots of artists come by every few months just to purchase 3 to 5 unlimited licenses with a bulk deal, or those that purchased multiple exclusive licenses throughout the years. I always made sure my customer service skills were always maxed out when I interacted with these customers, so I could always leave a good impression. If you can build up multiple clients just like this, then they could potentially be coming back to you for years and years to buy beats, leading to plenty of consistent revenue over time. You can also utilize email marketing again to pay special attention to and communicate differently with your previous customers. This will also help you build up a strong network of like-minded artists that are also hustling, which you can never have enough of in your circle. Another way you can get more consistent beat sales is by including other services that you can offer, like mixing and mastering or custom beats. If you become proficient at mixing and mastering, then you make yourself that much more valuable to artists, because literally every artist is gonna need the regular service of an audio engineer throughout their entire career. I've offered mixing deals on top of beat leases that a lot of artists have taken advantage of, which led to a lot of them turning into repeat customers. Adding custom beats to your list of services that you offer is another great idea, especially if you can create a unique style that can't be found or recreated easily. You can even venture into VFX or graphic design if that's what you're into. Literally any service that's not making beats can expand your capabilities and help you get more work consistently. If you're known to an artist for more than just making beats, then you become that much more significant to them, making you top of mind in their head. And when an artist is looking for beats or mixing and mastering, they're gonna go to whoever is on top of mind. Speaking of collaboration, this is another method that you can use to get more consistent beat sales. I remember my first source of consistent beat sales came from my collaborations with my guy Dutch Rev Z. I was still struggling to make regular sales from my own channel, but beats that Dutch used with my loops on his channel were selling way more often. And that led to a lot of frequent collab splits inputs coming my way, which was super helpful, especially back when I was making almost nothing off of music. This opened my eyes to the power of collaborating with other producers on these beat selling platforms, especially those established producers who already have their own audience, so they're generating those buku bucks. Another good example of this is pretty recent. I sent some beats over to Robin and he wanted them enough to post on his website and give me splits. And it literally sold the next day. And it wasn't even posted on YouTube yet. It was literally just on his website and somebody bought the release from there. Building connections with producers who make regular sales like this is easy. All you gotta do is check out this video where I talk about it right here.